Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to the most epic solo shuffle video that I ever had on my channel by far. So, as you can assume and probably see by the title, it is a 6-0. And it was the literal impossible solo shuffle that I was 100% sure that I'm gonna have 0 to 6. I mean 0 victories out of 6 games and literally get destroyed. But for some unknown reason, and for reason that you will see in the video, I actually got all 6 victories, so you are here to experience the biggest masterclass of Enhancement Shaman, I assure you that. Anyway, at the end of the video, if you like it and wish to support me and my channel, leaving a like and subscribe would help so, and I'm streaming almost every day on Twitch, either 5 or 6 PM Central European time, so come hang out. It's a very cool environment and we are just building up the strong Enhancement Shaman community. Anyway, without any further ado, enjoy the rest of the video. So here we are at the start of the solo shuffle, and as you can see, we are having hell of a combo. Resto Druid and Holy Paladin are the healers, and we have a Fire Mage, Frost Mage, and freaking Affliction Warlock. So whenever Enhancement Shaman sees that, you know that you're 100% dead and that you have no chance because they are all ranges. They're just gonna nuke you from far away, and you can't do anything about that, and you still cannot be unopened. So my initial thoughts, okay, I'm gonna lose everything. Well, let's try to play defensively and actually rely on my mage to do the job. So I was like, okay, I will playing hiding as much as I can. That's one of the solutions if your partner is good, which is good for 3 versus 3, but in a shuffle not really. And then I decided to go for a lock. We're having a quite decent pump on him, and you know, I'm kinda being happy up until the moment that he got full HP and that my HP starts to melt, which, you know, I was okay, sure, I'm already dead, game just started, yes. I couldn't even hex the droid because he's in his tree form, and my ascendance here proc. Then mage silenced Warlock's priest, and I also used the tremor in the same time, which was unfortunate but okay. And yeah, I finally got my primordial wave back, so time to do some lower end burst once again. Here I tried to purge mage a little bit, but it haven't really worked, so I was like, okay, he's the closest to me, probably easiest target since the Warlock was kinda hiding too much, and he was most of the time on a full HP, which was weird. And then we did a hard switch on a Warlock. I used my primordial wave, which literally lowered him to 50% of HP, but he got healed once again. Then we just continue going with him. I got once again Ascendance proc, which was like 2nd or 3rd already, and Warlock went fully unopened, which I was like, okay, I still have my Astral Shift, I still have my Battle Master, I can go unopen as well, survive a little bit, and you know, maybe grab a kill because my Fire Mage is bursting him so hard. Here I managed to hex the druid, but luckily for them, Warlock did his teleport, so he ran away from us, and that hex kind of went to waste because you know, he got out. And yeah, luckily he couldn't kill him, and Warlock literally died. Mage literally one-shotted him. So yeah, that's the first game. Let's go on to the next one. So game 2 is starting, and I'm like, okay, at least I got 1 victory because I was lucky for the Fire Mage to take the half of the HP of the Warlock, so at least I won't have 0. I started here with the Root Totem to try to bust the Frost Mage and to also root the Fire Mage so I can get close to him. Then I started spamming Purge, and I purged literally everything from him, interrupted this Polymorph, and we started quite hard. He was, you know, getting lowered, but the druid came out of stealth and he actually healed him. So we decided to keep applying the pressure. I mean, not many options there since mage went all the way back, and here we almost killed him. We lowered him to the 15% of HP, but again he got healed, he has shield and everything, so I was pretty nervous here because we didn't manage at least to pop his Fire Mage cheat death, if I may call it, and we actually didn't force the ice block. So here, as he casted that circle on himself and used the time thing, we swapped to a Frost Mage, but then he used the time thing again, so we went for a Fire Mage back. And here at this point I was like, okay, I might be dead here, I'm getting pretty lowered, and I also tried to not use my defensives, which was a smart move because I got healed and I survived. we were pumping the fire mage again. He's by the way so squishy and he can die very easily. I interrupted the druid heal there and I was like, okay, time to get the kill, let's go. Ascendance perfectly proc, but mage blinked and also got some heals by the druid, so he survived there by a little bit, and once again the sprinting or the ice block haven't come. So here once again I had enough mana to purge the time thing, so I purged it so we can keep pumping the fire mage. He's, you know, trying to kite me, plays those insane fire bolts on me or whatever that spell is, probably fire blast, I don't know, I don't play mage. And here I'm having some good numbers from the lightning bolt, but he's still managing to kite us, so I was like, okay, he will go around the pillar, I can't lose my healer, I'm gonna swap back to the frost mage. So frost mage goes behind, goes to hide, so I'm here, okay, I'm gonna swap to the fire again. In these combos and situations, the best that you can do is swap as much as possible and don't let them drag you into a dead corner, because you're going to end up really easily dead. So here I was like, okay, you wanna play hide and seek, sure, I can hide as well. I can't play that aggressively in this combo, so I was hiding slowly and then I was trying to attack again. Here I was trying to purge the time thing, but I ran out of mana, so I didn't manage to purge it, so it was very unfortunate. They're both time thing expired, and somebody please comment down below what's the name of that spell so I don't call it time thing anymore. It's probably annoying to some of you guys. Anyway, keep attacking the mage. I got some crazy damage on myself, so luckily my healer was able to handle it. So Ascendance proc once again, and his mage was this time in a dead corner, so if he didn't ice block he would be 100% dead, so he was, you know, he used his cooldown on point. Then here I got once again on very low HP, I used my grounding here, I also managed to fully hex the druid, so the fire mage was once again kiting too far away, we swapped to frost, which again went for that pet, and I'm very glad that my paladin and warlock were following me behind this pillar, so you know we can do some action together. Then we keep pumping the frost mage and he dies, so I was like, oh my god, okay. Here I noticed for the first time that I actually have a chance in winning most of the games, because I don't know, we were managing to lower them so well down, and you know that half hiding and kiting part was really playing a big role. So yeah, pretty interesting match. Let's go on to the third one. Alright, third match begins, and now I'm playing versus Affliction Warlock and Fire Mage, and I'm with the Frost and the Resto Druid. And reason here why I thought this one might be lost as well is because previous two we were playing with the druid, so I thought maybe the druid is bad, so whoever plays with him he's gonna lose, so at the end we are all gonna have 3 victories, 3 losses except the healer. So this one was also pretty scary and wasn't giving me any confidence at all. So here the plan was to sit on a warlock, because in the first game he died so easily, and unlike mage who has the multiple ice blocks, I mean this fire doesn't obviously, and have that sprinting, I thought it was easier to kill him. So we went pretty hard on him, my Ascendance proc, there's my Dome Winds, Primordial Wave, Wolfies and everything, but he actually survived and Paladin killed him well. So we continued going on him and he was getting lowered once again, so at this point I was 100% sure that he will probably die easier than the previous game, because I kind of feel like druids have one of the biggest burst healings, if you understand what I'm saying, than other healers. So here we are sitting on a warlock once again, and mage is also kind of lowered, so I'm pretty sure that the paladin is in panicking mode, because both of his allies are getting very low, and you know it's quite hard since you can also get controlled easily. And obviously I was trying to hex him as best as I can. We have that range interrupts, and he did me good here with that immunity thing, so I couldn't hex him. Here we kept applying the damage on a warlock. He was constantly below the 50% HP, so my confidence was getting through the roof. Unfortunately he got here sacrificed, plus mage gave him shield, plus a warlock gave him blessing of protection, I mean the paladin, so he got pretty saved. But then we went once again for that crazy burst. I did hex, but hex was too low, probably the mage polymered him before, and those share the DR. So warlock got topped. Here I purged this shield from him, interrupted a stable affliction, and we went down once again. he feared my mage. Here I had a tremor, so I just put it down and, you know, released my mage, and we went straight back to the warlock. Here Ascendance once broke, procced, and I was like, okay, those Ascendances are proccing so insanely, I'm gonna save my route for the next kill, and I'm actually gonna use the Astral Shift because they went pretty hard at this moment with me, but unfortunately once again we didn't get the kill, and he got fully healed and used one more sacrifice on him, and that sacrifice probably has a very low cooldown, about 30 seconds or something like that, since their paladins are using it so often. Anyway, here we start to pump again, the paladin wasn't hexed, and GG's, we actually won, we nuked the hell out of him, so yeah, I was through the roof. Here I was like, okay, it's time to get 6-0, I see we have a chance, I see those people are not that countering me as I thought, so yeah, let's go on the fourth match. Alright, there we have a fourth match, and I'm back playing with Affliction Warlock, and this time against Pali and 2 mages, and in the previous game our opponent died the easiest way when they were playing with paladins, so I was here like 100%, we are getting these victories. It's not the issue in druid, it's not the issue in paladin, it's just, you know, I don't know, somehow we are managing to get away with it, and they are obviously not doing that good job as I thought, or they just are unable to. Anyway, plan here was to go for the fire mage once again, so I purged everything of him, you know, used my shocks, used primordial wave, don't lose at the start, but that didn't work quite well because I got frozen, I got kited quite well, so my burst was pretty wasted, and I don't know what was the reason that I haven't used my wolfies immediately, but it's good because I'm gonna have them now, and I need just to connect to the freaking mage who is doing insanely good job in kiting. So yeah, here I'm in a back with them. Luckily my allies are there with me, so since the fire mage ran back once again and the frost mage was here on the table, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna switch to him, no problem. And the dude blinked away and he was full HP, and he used the time thing on himself, which was pretty weird, since he wasn't in danger at all, and I don't know, he maybe misclicked or something like that. So here I saw the paladin having some lower HP, and he wasn't healing himself, and I had primordial wave, so I was like, okay, I can maybe do a hard switch on him and force the bubble. That would really give us a big advantage in try, but that didn't work well. He still had all the cooldown, so he healed himself quite easily. Then we swapped on the fire mage once again, but he quite easy ran away and got his sacrifice on him. Then I'm back on the frost one, but he kites me good as well, and I'm still going for him because I thought he's not doing that great job in a kiting as the fire mage is, so I'm like, okay, he will probably be the easier target for me to catch, and Affliction Warlock don't really care, he's there to dot everybody and, you know, to burn their souls. Anyway, here I got in a pretty big danger. I used my Astral Shift, I used my grounding totem and everything that I could to save myself, and I kept going for the fire mage, and the dude used this frost thing that actually damages me and slows me when I'm nearby him, so that was a smart move from him for sure. Then here I was too much at the open and my druid was kinda running back, so I decided to hide a little bit and, you know, get some chill. Then I decided to swap on a fire mage once again, since he was closest to me, used my primordial wave, lowered him to the 50% of HP, but he got sacrificed, he got buffed, he got everything, so it wasn't a good time for kill, but we actually kept going for him. My Ascendance proc, and here he wasted both of his sprint and his ice block. I mean, not wasted, he had to do it because he would be dead. Then we did a hard swap on a frost mage who also used the ice block, so I was like, okay, perfect, they're both at the half HP, so as their paladin. They both use their ice blocks, except that the frost mage has one more. So I'm like, okay, we are at the perfect spot, but they went instantly behind the pillar and got fully topped, and for some unknown reason the Pali wasn't healing himself once again. So they decided to start playing this game running behind the pillar like they did in the first matchup with this combo, which didn't play well for them. And I noticed here one interesting thing, and the reason that Pali is not wasting heals on himself because he has no mana. He's so low on mana, and I'm like, okay, our droid has almost 30% more than him, so yeah, let's just keep pumping him. If he plays few more heals, he's pretty much dead. And which ended up to be like that because he wasted all his mana and the Frost Mage was free to kill, so we killed him. Let's go to the 5th match. So here for the 5th match I'm once again with the Fire Mage against Frost and Warlock, and the idea is to go for the Warlock since he does have his gateway, his circles and stuff to teleport and run away, but he also doesn't have that good mobility as mages, so I was like, okay, he's the easiest target for me who I don't need to chase that much, and if I do the proper damage and we do everything like in the first game, we are probably going to win. So here he actually did a good thing and did Unstable Affliction on me immediately, which I could have grounded, but I was also stunned and I haven't used my pre-tremor, which I probably should have. Anyway, Primordial Wave, Doom Winds went here. He was getting, you know, decently lowered, but nothing good enough. Then my burst just expired, then I used my Feral Spirits, you know, it's time to get that Primordial cooldown a little bit reduced, then, you know, to keep the pump. We lowered him to the 40%, the 30%, and the Sandness proc here, which was quite insane. So here I managed to hack the Paladin also, and we were doing quite good burst on the Warlock, but he did his teleport, he ran away, so he got saved by the Pali, who had pretty much most of the cooldowns. Then we kept going with him, we were getting him pretty down. I interrupted that Unstable Affliction, so everything was going according to the plan. Nobody of my teammates, including myself, was getting lower too much, and we were doing insane burst on him, and that Ascendance literally brought me the kill there. And you see guys how Ascendance is crazy in this game. It literally procs like 3 to 4 times per, you know, match at least, so it's pretty insane. Let's go to the final match. Alright, 6th and the final match is starting, and I'm playing my final game with the Frost Mage against the Warlock and the Fire Mage, and at this moment I'm 100% sure that we are getting this victory because this Warlock is going down so easy, and now he's playing with the Druid who, you know, has the kind of battling healing overall but doesn't have that much instant heals as Paladin do, so I'm like, okay, this could be a very good chance to finish him even faster. I did my hacks here, I used my old burst, but insanely on this Warlock he was lowered to 20% of HP. Mage kept pumping as well, we lowered him to literally 5% HP, but he got fully healed, and the heals were coming and coming, and my Ascendance procced, and this time, if Ascendance procced just, you know, 3 to 4 seconds earlier, he would be dead 100%, but yeah, I guess the RNG was a little bit late in this game, but once again it procced like a hell and like it is. So here we just, you know, continued to go regularly on the Warlock as we were supposed to. I used my Wolfies, it resetted my Primordial Wave, I used that as well immediately with 10 stacks, and it didn't do much harm. Then I got cycled. I'm like, okay, I need to play chill, I should save that clone in some emergency situations, which I usually tend to screw up and I kinda use too early, and then I don't have Trinket when I need it the most. Here Priest was casting the Fear, I did pre-tremor, but he also got silenced by the Mage. And if Mage used that silence on a Druid right now, he would probably be killed because he was lowered to 10% of HP, but unfortunately Druid managed to heal him fully once again, so I'm like, okay, next time. It's his second time in this game in such a small amount of minutes that he was about to die, so I'm still confident that we are getting this victory. Then I interrupted the Unstable Affliction. My Mage swapped on a Mage a little bit, but he went back for a Warlock, and here I had a Druid on a full hex, and I screwed up here because I kinda used my Thunderstorm on a Warlock, which did nothing, and if I used it on a Druid and rooted him back there, I would slow him for quite a few seconds and Warlock may be dead, but yeah, it's his third time to stay alive. Then Ascendance proc once again, and it was decent situation, like, yeah, it could be better, but at least he wasn't in full HP, so I kinda had a hope that we could kill him, but no, we couldn't. We just kept him around 60% of HP, and he didn't die. Then we continued to do the same burst, and I had one final critical, and we actually won that game. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, how I got my all 6 victories against impossible combo and literal the cancer combo for Enhancement Shaman, and got insane rating of 72 at almost 1800 rating, which, you know, is a quite good and a big success, and I don't see many people getting this many victories at this rating and even further on. So yeah, that's it at the end. As you can see, damage was insane. Obviously Warlock did the most, and surprisingly I did the second place. Mages did quite same, but it was too big of a difference between the mages and I, which was kinda shocking. So yeah, that's it about this solo shuffle. If you guys watched it all through the end and you know, you're very happy with what you see, leaving a like and subscribe would help me out so much and would show the support to me. And I'm not asking you for money or anything huge time consuming. I'm literally asking you to think that costs you 2 seconds, and again, I truly appreciate it. Anyway, please comment down below what are your opinion about this solo shuffle. Did you guys had something similar to that? And yeah, please, you know, comment down below. I'm always answering, I'm always reading everything, so yeah, I'm curious to hear your opinion about this shuffle. Anyway, again, I'm streaming almost every day on Twitch, twitch.tv/Sektor888, and I'm streaming almost every day whenever I can because of my work, and I usually start at 5 or 6 p.m. Central European time, so if you're from America or anywhere else in the world, please translate it to your time. And yeah, come hang out. Very cool community, cool environment, and you know, let's play together. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video and see you in the next one.